Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to walk you through how to create a smooth animated loading indicator, those bouncing loading dots right inside Figma. By the end of this video, you'll not only have a fully functional loading animation for your designs and prototypes, but you'll also learn some simple but powerful animation techniques in Figma that you can use in all kinds of projects. Alright, let's dive straight in. We're going to start by adding 3 dots to our canvas. You can use the ellipse tool for this, just click and drag while holding shift to make a perfect circle. I'm making mine about 20 pixels in diameter, but honestly you can choose any size that fits your project. Place the 3 dots in a row, evenly spaced. Think of these as the core of your animation. Each one will bounce up and down to create that classic rhythmic loading effect. Once you have your 3 dots lined up, select all of them and create a component. In Figma, this is as simple as right-clicking and selecting Create Component, or hitting Command or Control plus Option plus K. Turning these dots into a component means we can manage all the animation variants easily and keep things organized, like putting all your drawing tools into one toolbox so you know exactly where everything is. Next up, we need to start adding some movement. We'll do this by creating variants of our component. Think of variants as different frames in an animation sequence. For the first variant, keep your dots as they are. This is your starting point. Then duplicate your component to make a new variant. In this second variant, select the last dot and move it upward by 10 pixels. You can nudge it with your arrow keys for precision. This slight upward movement is what will make the dot look like it's bouncing. Duplicate your variant again to create a third one. Now, instead of the last dot, select the second dot, the one in the middle, and move it up by 10 pixels. You can already see the effect as you toggle between variants. The motion will flow from right to center. For the next variant, duplicate once more. This time move the first dot, that's the one on the left, up by 10 pixels. Now imagine watching a row of lights blink in sequence. That's exactly the sort of smooth progression we're setting up with these little jumps, but we're not done yet. To complete the cycle and make the motion loop back down, we'll keep adding variants. Duplicate your component again, and now take the last dot and move it back down to its original position. Duplicate again, this time moving the second dot back down, and finally, one more variant where the first dot moves down too. This up and down cycle across all 3 dots is what gives the loading indicator that continuous flowing movement. Now let's add the animation magic with prototyping. In prototype mode, link each variant to the next. The key settings here are after delay, with the delay set to just 1 millisecond. Think of this as telling Figma, switch to the next frame as quickly as you can. For the animation, choose Smart Animate with an ease-out curve and set the duration to 300 milliseconds. This makes the bounce look soft and lifelike, mimicking a real-world object gently reaching the top of its motion and slowing down. Repeat this prototype setup for each variant. After a delay, transition to the next with Smart Animate at 300 ms. Once you loop the final variant back to the first, you've got a seamless looping animation. Now you're ready for the best part. Drag your new loading indicator component into any frame in your design, then hit Preview. You should see your dots bouncing in sequence, creating that familiar, polished loading effect. If anything looks off, don't worry. Tweaking the timings, ease, or pixel movement just a little can dramatically change the feel of the animation, so feel free to experiment. And there you have it, you just created a fully functional loading dots animation in Figma. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button and drop a comment below if you have questions or want to see more animation tips. Don't forget to subscribe for more practical, designer-friendly tutorials every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.